Hey YouTubers, it's Spectre here, and today we're in Mass Effect Andromeda, and now we're still helping out the Angarans. You know, we're trying to get on their good side, and last time, you know, we accidentally hit their planet, and they weren't really happy that we did, because, you know, they don't trust us, you know, they don't trust the cat as well either, because the cat has been stealing their people. Now, we are on one of their planets. The Angarans actually have more than one planet in their solar system. And you know what, it's pretty cool that they actually do. So, I kind of skipped ahead of the little things, you know, didn't want to have to put you guys through all the talking that went on with this, you know, with this map and everything. So, now we're actually going to try and go help out people like the Angarans out here on this planet because the Ket are here. And they have like this huge base. You see that over there all the way in the far distance? That's a Ket base. And in all honesty, we have to figure out how we're going to get there. So right now, we need to go out and help some of the Angarans out because there's a lot of things going on. And the Angarans need a lot of help here. Especially with, you know, the fact that the Ket are kind of doing things. And there's also a possibility of a vault on this planet. So we really need to figure out where this vault is and what are we going to do with the Ket being here. What's going to happen when we get all this stuff done? You know, what is the Ket doing on this planet, and why are they taking the Angarans? What is the whole point of taking the Angarans? Are they trying to genetically modify them? Are they trying to, like, are they just taking them to make the Angarans, like, probably run out of things here? Like, honestly, I don't know. But we're definitely going to find out. We have to come here and go help out someone named Hija, I think that's the name. Not 100% sure. Hijara. That's the person's name. So we need to actually come and help this person out. And let's see what actually happens here. So we have to speak to Skiat. So let's see what Skiat has to say about this.
We can't just attack
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
You're that alien people have been talking about. Some say we can't trust you. But if you're here to fight Ket, that's good enough for me.
Well, good, because, you know, we're trying to get you guys on our good side.
Ket kill people. They take our families and we never see them again. Anyone who fights against that has to be better than them. So, will you fight them? I know the location of the labor camp where they took my uncle.
Well, then, let's go. Let's go to the labor camp. I'm totally down to help because, honestly, the more I help you guys, the better that you guys start to like me, and the better that I gain you guys on our side to go against the Ket, because obviously the Ket is something that is a major nuisance in this system, and we need to get them out of here for us to actually get our golden worlds. And you know, in all honesty, we really need our golden worlds to happen. Now, I spoke to him, but I'm not sure where exactly I'm supposed to be going. So let's check our map and see if the map tells us anything about it. What's this right here? Says, let me see if I can zoom in. And it just says Vold Planet Surface. Let's see, stage a rescue. Reach the Ket holding site. An Angaran excursion group failed to return at their scheduled time. Resistance spies report the Ket captured the group and took them to a holding site for extraction. There's a lot of missions here to do. Medical caches, memory trigger, medical caches, more medical caches, more memory triggers. So, in all honesty, I think I'm going to actually head over here because this seems like we have to go and stage a rescue. And in all honesty, I can't wait to see what's actually going to happen when we actually go to this rescue place. I don't know how I'm going to get there because I really don't know this planet all that well yet. And also, my Nomad can hardly handle this, the snow as it is. Like, the life support's actually going down. So we got to try to kind of be careful here and get things done as fast as possible because we don't want to actually freeze to death due to this insane amount of cold. Now, also, the fact of there being a vault on this planet, can we change this planet's nature to actually becoming like a warm planet and not just a frozen solid planet? Because in all honesty, if that's possible, things might actually work really well. Now it looks like we might have hit where we're needed to go, but it also seems like there's a lot of enemies here. So we're gonna deal with these guys because, you know what, don't like the Ket as it is and them being on this planet. If I could get Jaw's approval and, you know, him be able to talk to them about, like, oh yes, they're good guys, trust them, blah 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 blah, all this good stuff that can happen, we can probably become like the best of allies and get things done. Now, we gotta get through all these Ket guys, and at the same time, we gotta figure out where this camp is. You know, I have to go save this guy's uncle, but I don't know where that's at. Like, where's this guy's uncle being held at? Honestly, there's no way of me knowing in all reality. Now, it says that there's something here, but what is this that's like, it's like pinpointing to this location, and if you see on my little mini bar at the top, is it at the top of this base here? Honestly, I really don't know what I'm supposed to do at this base. It just says that there's something here. It doesn't make much sense to me, but you know what? I'm not going to really dilly-dally and try to figure that out, because in all honesty, we need to go to this base where those people are being held at. And the faster that we get this done, the faster we can get through this planet and maybe find the vault. And once we find the vault, I have a feeling things are going to get changed drastically for us. Especially with the benefactor being we won't have to worry about the cold.
That looks like Ket Tech.
What looks like Ket Tech? That stuff? This looks like frozen ice.
Right ahead, Pathfinder. It could have defenses in place.
A remnant site. Interesting. Alright, so we have both the Ket and Remnant here fighting each other. So we gotta get rid of both of them, and let's try and see if this will have any leads towards the vault here. Because if we can get that vault before we do anything else, honestly, I think all the missions will be a lot easier for us, if that's even possible.
Check it out.
Shooting the device will destroy it.
Well, let's not shoot the device.
Between the eyes.
What is this? I don't want to shoot it. Do I really have to shoot this thing?
That device was feeding data externally.
To where?
I can't determine that. However, there may be devices at other remnant locations.
Interesting. So, there's other devices at other remnant locations, and they're like extracting data. You know, whoever that guy was in the beginning that like tried taking us and, you know, tried taking our ship, but thankfully Sam was able to get us out of there. You know, whoever he was, you know, I have a feeling that he's trying to do something with the remnant. And honestly, look, there's some tire tracks here. So, let's actually see. Oh, wait. We can probably get this automatic, this protocol thing coming down, and maybe get our life support back up. That would be really awesome, because it does give us a... Yes, awesome. So we got our life support back up. Acquired 2 Andromeda viability points. That's really good. So, you know what? Now that our life support's back up on this Nomad, I really won't have to worry that much about us eventually freezing to death, because that really did come in handy. Now, I believe we're getting close to where the people were taken and are being prepared for extraction. Let's see if we can actually save them, or were they already extracted and we came way too late? Honestly, I hope that we didn't, because if we could get these guys before they get extracted, I know that these guys will start getting on our good side. We'll start getting on their good side. We're already on their good side, because we want them to be, and we want to be on their good side, so we have to have them on our good side. So, you know, we're trusting Jaw. We're trusting Jaw with a lot right now. And in all honesty, you know, they say that Jaw could probably handle us easily. You know, all the people, they have true 100% faith in Jaw that he could handle us without a doubt. But, you know, for some reason they still don't seem to trust us, even though that my team on the ship stayed on the ship. And, you know, they probably could have kicked their ass, but at the same time they probably couldn't have, because in all honesty, I do have an Angaran Avenger. And with the Angaran Avenger, you know, I just died there. That's beautiful. But with the Angaran Avenger for multiplayer, he's a complete badass. Like, that character is amazing. I honestly go through the hardest difficulty on multiplayer and run through it with ease with that character. And you know what?
Let it go.
With the amount of Angaran Avengers that they've had at there, maybe we probably couldn't have taken out their people. Because you know what? The Angarans are a really awesome race, and they are strong too in multiplayer. And you know what? I believe that they can do a lot here too, but the Ket just have an advantage for some odd reason that I really don't understand. What is that ship doing all the way over there? Now, in all honesty, don't know, but we will definitely find out. Now, let's see if I can maybe... I just probably got the Nomad stuck here. Let's see if we can get it out. But alright, you know what? We're just going to put the Nomad right here. We can get it out, maybe not. But you know what? That's fine. We're just going to leave the Nomad right here. And we're going to actually go and deal with these guys now. See if we can save these Angarans.
You're here to rescue us. The control panel is right there. Shut this down.
Alright, so I guess when I save them, they're going to actually, you know, probably fight back with us. And that's going to be amazing. You know, if I can get these guys to fight with us while trying to save them. Maybe not, though. I don't know. He doesn't seem like he's doing much. We will find out eventually if after saving all these guys, will they help us in this fight. Because there are a lot of Ket here. And you know what? I really don't like the fact that there's so many Ket. We are outnumbered. We are. but at the same time, I know we can handle it. The only thing that's a main problem right now is the Destined, because they can go invisible. But you know what? In all honesty, I have a feeling that we probably could do this. I just have to think strategically on how we're gonna do this. Maybe even if I go inside my Nomad just to probably heal up too. That would probably be a really smart thing to do, in all honesty, because I don't even know how I'm gonna get this Nomad out of here. This is kind of funny, really. Alright, good. We got the Nomad out. That's good. I wish the Nomad could do damage when I'm like running them over. That would be absolutely hysterical. My health didn't heal, which kind of sucks, but it did give time for my shields to heal. And my shields are a lot more important than my health, because as long as my shields are up, I really have no worries about dying. And it's fine, in all honesty, because I know that we're doing a lot better. You know, I didn't die as fast as last time. And you know what, these Destined people, they're really annoying. Let me throw this Singularity at them, take out a shield. Now the Singularity is going to have him floating in the sky for me, which is really nice, because, you know, I'm happy that I was able to unlock the Singularity. It looks like that Angaran actually is fighting with us, and that is really amazing. You know, I'm quite happy that the Angaran person is fighting with us, and hopefully he'll put in some good regards saying, oh yeah, you know, these guys, they saved us, all this other stuff, you know, we got more Kets coming in, so let me see if I can get this guy out before anything else happens. You know, we have a little bit more gunfights gonna happen here, which I do like. I'm gonna actually just let my team and the Angarans fight while I try and go and save those two Angarans over here. You know, this is a Ket extraction point, and in all honesty, I can see a lot more enemies coming. So the more that we have to offer as a resistance, the better it will be for us to handle them. And honestly, I hope that maybe once I get these last guys out, we can, you know, not have to go through so many waves of Ket, because the Ket, you know, with their cloaking ability, things do get really tough for us, especially when we can't really see them. So I'm hoping things are going good. Now my screen is kind of like, you know, not my screen, but the little mini map at the top is like kind of like glowing. So I think something is definitely here. Is it just the fact that I have the Ket, or there's an open door here? We will open this door once we clear out all the Ket. I really want to find out what is in that door, and I can't wait to find out what's in that door. That was a very bad Singularity throw. But that's fine. We have more Ket dropping in, but it's a good thing I did get the Angarans out beforehand. The Angarans will help us out, I know that much. I don't really think that me having the Annihilation Field is a really good benefactor for me to have. So I think I'm actually going to change the Annihilation Field that I have right here. You know, I don't really have it upgraded either, but at the same time, the Annihilation Field is good, but I'm not trying to be an up close and personal type of person for this game, because especially still learning the mechanics of it and actually dealing with the Ket, they are a tough enemy, and honestly don't know what's gonna happen. So I think we got them all. No, we did not. We still have another dropship. I'm almost out of ammo. But is there an ammo pack somewhere nearby? That would be amazing if there is, because in all honesty, if I run out of ammo, I really won't be able to do much with the Ket going on and them shooting at us. So I hope I can find some ammo here soon. Hopefully that's the last dropship. I don't think it will be, just because of the fact that there was 4 Angarans that I had to rescue, and you know, if you really think about it, in technicality speaking, probably you would rescue one, a dropship would come, you'd clear them all out, then you'd rescue another, a dropship would come out, you clear them all out, and it would just be a constant basis of a rinse and repeat thing until you freed all of them and dealt with all of them. So I think that's how this is gonna go. We've done probably 4 now, so maybe that is the last one. You know, they have an upper advantage, and they also have an ammo advantage, because I do not have ammo. Now, I don't really remember where there was an ammo pack, but I do remember seeing one somewhere. So if I could just find that ammo pack, things will be a lot easier for me. Especially just to, you know, get through this thing. The temperature is rising on the Pathfinder environmental check. Temperatures are within acceptable perimeter, which is fine. But I still can't find any ammo, and I really don't like that. I think there was ammo up there where the Ket are, but I don't want to have to go where the Ket are, because I don't have ammo to deal with them. Maybe the Singularity... That's a very terrible Singularity shot. It's not really that far, but you know what? That's fine. The big guy did step down, you know, he's trying to go after us, but I'm not going to let him. I'm actually going to chase off these Chosens over here. There's still another Annihilator. Did not see that coming at all. I'm going to hold my backlash just to see if I can actually get through this and see if there is an ammo drop. There is an ammo drop, thank the Lord, because in all honesty, this would have been really tough. I really like that Jaw stays with me. when I'm moving through this. You know, he's not staying with the Angarans, and I'm quite curious as to what's in there. You know, all the Angarans that I've rescued, they're over there. We got the 2 anointed right here, and in all honesty, they're easy, but they're also really annoying just for the fact that they have that minigun. So it seems like we have saved them. I gotta speak to this guy, but I really want to open this door. So let's speak with this guy first, and then we're gonna open that door and see what's inside.
Just in time. Would have given us another day at most. No thanks for Rana's jabs.
If the cat can't handle being called mildly insulting things, that's on them, not me.
You see what I mean? We owe you. How'd you find us anyway?
Skiat told us about you.
Your nephew Skiat was trying to get you rescued.
Good boy.
Ah, so this is the uncle. Okay, so we did manage to actually save the uncle. That's really good. That makes me quite happy that we found the uncle, because, you know, I was quite curious if this was where he was or if he was in another area and this was just another mission that we had to do.
Interesting. It seems we have to depend on our rescuer for more than a rescue. Can you deliver this drive to Tejix? If we work together, no time will be wasted.
Yeah, I'll do it right away. I mean, I don't mind.
As soon as I can.
Especially for the fact of being like, hey, I'm doing you guys a favor. You guys need to tell your resistance leader that, hey, this guy's really good. You know, trust him. Give him the benefit of the doubt.
This is big. Liberating key resistance agents and recovering information they stole from the kit. You've put many doubts about you to rest, Ryder. Even Ephra must now be convinced of your intentions.
What about the data drive Neil's entrusted to us?
Good point. If you prefer, you could go to Tejix now and speak to Ephra later. The choice is yours.
I'll probably go to Tejix first, just so we can get even more people on. You know, he seems like everyone is on our side now, like we've proven, right? So I think we'll do with that right.
Very well. We'll talk to Ephra when you're done with your tasks here.
The ambient temperature is normal.
Which does make me quite happy that, you know, I'm just quite curious, how are the Angarans talking to each other? Do they have, like, some, like, telepathic thing going on to where they could talk through their minds? Like, how do they know that I just saved all of them? That's what really makes me curious. I mean, yeah, I can understand they have comms and all this other stuff. What's inside this door? You know, is this just a safe room? Here's a terminal. Got some things going on here. You know, don't really know what's on these terminals here. But that's fine. There was a lot of complete summary. 0 chosen. All resistance soldiers. Expectations unmet. Group of 5 resistance soldiers. Unyielding. Great promise. Acquisition acquired. So it seems like they were looking for something. You know, out of all the people that they've been taking, they're looking for things. And I'm quite curious as to what are they doing? Why are they stealing people? So we have to call Ever from the Tempest meeting room. So we will do that. But first, I want to go do this like thing where I have to go talk to Tejix or whatever the person's name is and give him this data drive or whatever that we had to do. Because in all honesty, that is definitely something that will give us more perks again with these guys on our side. Now I hope that these Angarans can handle it now without us being here. Because, you know, hope they don't get caught again. That would absolutely be terrible if they get caught. You know, that really... So that's our point of interest. I wonder why that's my point of interest, so let's actually head there. I don't really quite understand why that would be a point of interest, so we'll see when we actually get there. Is this where Tejix is? I mean, there's just so many things. Like, this planet is huge. Are we even going to be able to put a forward operating base here? I really don't think so, just because of the cold temperatures, unless if we get the vault going. But that would be really awesome, you know, if we were able to put a operating base here, even though the Angarans are, you know, this is their area. I doubt that we could, but we don't know what we can do, especially if we get the Angarans on our side. Maybe they'll even help us out and let us put a base at their place, at one of their planets, to get things rolling. So it seems like we found another place. There's more. Oh, there's a lot of cat here. So let's park this thing here. This thing took a lot of shield damage. Thank God that the Nomad has a lot of shields, because in all honesty, the Anointed would have taken it out. Now, I wonder what's here. You know, there's a lot of Ket stuff going on here. I really want to know why the Ket are here. Like, what do the Ket want? I understand that there's a vault, and I understand that they're trying to figure something out about the vault thing, but at the same time, what is the purpose of it? Like, why do the Ket need the vault? You know, I understand why we need the vault. Do the Ket need the vault because they're looking for golden worlds too? Are they trying to figure out how to use it? I mean, apparently right now I'm the only person that can actually activate the vault. And I have a feeling it's because it has something to do with Sam. Sam is the reason as to why we are actually activating the vault. You know, I have a feeling, what if Sam, you know, like as a little small plot twist, was actually like a revenant, like he was a revenant drone or whatever, and you know, he became that AI, and you know, that would be really cool if that was actually possible. You know, there's so many mysteries, so many things that's like uncomprehendable right now. So there's a message console here. That's good. So Control is sending a fleet of shuttles to Havar tomorrow. We anticipate breaking the planet's defenses soon. We'll have plenty of new stock for the facility. So that's really interesting. So we have to task for clearing the air.
This message contains a fragmented passcode. If we find more terminals, I can reassemble it.
So we have to hack the cat terminals as well. And it also doesn't sound really good for these people, you know, for the Angarans, because apparently tomorrow, whenever that is in this game, because honestly I don't know when tomorrow would be for this game, you know, tomorrow is basically saying, hey, we're gonna deal with these guys, and they're not going to survive. We are ready for them, and then we're gonna have more for our project. What is their project? I really have a feeling that they are, like, you know, stealing these people to manipulate their bodies. I just cleared them out, and there's even more here. Now they have Anointed. First time it was really easy, but this time, you know, it's really not. And they have Anointed, they have the Destined, they have a lot of Chosen. You know, I'm not really surprised there. It's a good thing I have Backlash. I really do need to make my Backlash a lot stronger, just for the fact that, you know, the Anointed, just, they're so strong. They do a lot of damage, and I really gotta try and stay alive here, especially with the fact being like, hey, they have the upper hand here, and I wonder what that light is. Can I get inside my thing? Because I'm really taking a lot of damage here.
Enemies!
There are enemies, and we need to get out of here. Hopefully the shield will last for us to get behind them. Alright, so now that we've got behind them, you know, I hope that I can find some ammo packs here shortly, especially with the simple fact of being like, hey, I don't have ammo, and these guys, you know, we're in their territory, which is really not good that we are in their territory and have no ammo. This is my fault, really, that I did such a thing. Especially, but at the same time, I really wasn't expecting there to be so many enemies here. Like, honestly, I was really hoping that something else was going to happen. So why is this a point of interest? It's not really telling me, but there's a beam here. So we really got to figure out what this is. But first we have to deal with the enemies here. And the only way to do that is to actually kill them. But I don't have ammo to do such a thing. You know, I mean, I do have my pistol. So my pistol could probably get rid of them. And at the same time, like, I just hope that whatever this point of interest is, maybe Techix is here? I mean, I don't really know where the guy is located, so I'm hoping that this point of interest will be Techix after I clear them out. So that'd be really helpful. Maybe we'll find even a console here. Like, what is... You know, there's just so many things that's happening to this planet that we actually have to figure out. And I really do like that, you know, especially with this game, there's so many possibilities and so many different variations about this game that anything can possibly happen. So I believe there's one more enemy. I'm not 100% sure. But what is this point of interest? There's a container here. So what's in this container? I got a Tonkin. That's fine with me. I'll take that. Was that really my point of interest here? Or was that it? Like, just a Tonkin? Like, there's really nothing here. That's kind of weird. I don't really like that it had me come all the way over here for that. But that's fine. I did manage to get ammo, which is a great thing. So, now let's see, where on the map do we need to go? You know, that obviously was a complete hoax. That really wasn't our point of interest. Which, I mean, I wasn't really interested on going there anyways. But, just for the simple fact that it still says point of interest. I don't understand why. But let's see where we can find Techix. You know, I really hope that I do get to find him soon. Let's see, this doesn't help me over there. Memory trigger, no. Intercepted, no. Reach the drop, wait, what's this? Reach the drop point. Data pad found in the resistance, no. It's not where it is. What is this point of interest? Where is Techix? I mean, this is just a small area of the map. Like, I'm not even huge, like, in this huge, there's just so much here. So, medical cache, memory trigger. Meet the family. Delivered data drive to Buxil in Techix. There it is. Alright, so I found it. So Techix isn't a person. It's actually a place. So let's actually head over there and get this done. in all honesty, and I'm quite curious to find out what's gonna happen when we get to Techix, especially with all this stuff going on. And is there gonna be like a enemy raid when we get there? That would be really cool. You know, like we get to an Angaran camp and they're being raided by Ket, and then we actually save them. And then after that, we're gonna go talk to Evra and see what he wants, because you know now he's on our good side.
Stiff do you have to hit?
Or we're on his good side, not he's on our good side. We've trusted them since we landed on their planet by accident. But what I do like though is I really like the fact that there's like already tire tracks, so it's like, hey, follow this way, this is the right way to go, which is a really good thing, you know. I like that the ice doesn't like cover over it, even though surprisingly I personally would think it would. Got some interesting dinosaurs over there, that's really cool. So we're almost to Techix. And let's see what actually happens when we get to Techix and find the person named Buxel or whatever the person's name was. You know, honestly, don't know what's going to happen after I deliver it. And will it take us a while to get back to our ship? Are we going to have more enemies to deal with? We will most certainly find out. I really hate the fact that the Nomad is so slow when going up a hill. Like, really, like, is that really necessary? Like, this thing has 6 tires, and it's on 6-wheel drive. Not 4-wheel drive, 6-wheel drive. And it takes so long to go up that slope. I understand it's snow and it has to plow through it, but still, come on. Now, it seems like we're really getting close to that enemy base there. Is that where Techix is at? Like, right next to the enemy base? That's honestly absolutely insane for that to be there. Now,
Probably gotten word that we're coming.
hopefully they don't shoot.
There's a door up ahead.
Some sort of guard post.
Yeah, do I gotta talk to them?
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
I don't know. I'm not gonna talk to them. I'm just gonna head to the base here. This is really cool. You know, we have a protocol thing here too, so that's really awesome that we have one of our little drop things here. So all right, so now we're at Techix, and let's see what this data pad or whatever this thing is that was given to me is gonna have on it when we give it to this guy.
He left Vold? He got free and didn't even pay me a courtesy visit?
Are you Buxel? I have something for you.
Ah, so Buxel's actually a girl.
Being a hero? Yes. Anyik told me to expect you.
How does everyone tell you guys so fast?
I thought more lives lost. Nice to see I was wrong. Thanks for getting him out. Losing him would have set our efforts back months.
And he's family.
Losing family is hard. I'm glad I could spare you that pain.
Thank you. They talked about your abilities, but no one said anything about your kindness.
Oh,
Now, let's see what we have here. Stars and skies. This is a layout of the Ket.
That's awesome. So the data pad that we got is actually like a map of the entire Ket command center. That will be really helpful for us to actually go take that down.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh great, there's always a what if part.
Base entrances are shielded and locked with a code which changes, often. Metadata tells me they downloaded this weeks ago. The code is about to change again. If an attack is going to happen, it needs to happen now.
I'll definitely help.
let me help. Tell me what to do.
The code to disable the security shields is encrypted, but I'll keep working on it. I've sent you the map and a nav point for a side entrance that won't have as many guards. Go quickly. We'll be in touch.
Alright guys, so now our new mission is remove the heart, optional, observe Ket shield, and something else because it completely cut me off when I was reading that. But that's fine. We'll figure this out now. We delivered this, we got Angaran meditation crystals. I wonder what those are for. You know, that would be really cool, like if that's like a type of currency or a type of like something, who knows. But let's figure out what's gonna happen. You know, I said we were gonna go talk to Evra after, but now we have a new mission, and that's actually to go see the side, you know, the side stuff, like on the Ket base. And honestly, I wouldn't mind to, but I don't really know where the Ket base is. Like, you know, we're right next to it, yes, right here. So remove the heart. So we're actually really not next to it, which is quite interesting. We're here, and we gotta get all the way over here. But that's fine. We're gonna go investigate the Ket base before we actually go talk to Evra. Because, honestly, the more I do, the better the better I get on their sides. And I want that, because then things will be a lot easier. And, you know, it seems like the Angarans have lived in this system forever. So, you know, in all honesty, I really hope that things go well here for us. So wait, there's an activate monolith just showed up. So I guess we're really near a vault. You know, there I see. Oh, there's a monolith right there. So that's really awesome. So we've actually probably found a chance to actually get to, you know, the vault base and see if we probably even change the whole planet here. But as I was saying before, you know, with if we get on the Angarans' good side, maybe they can even show us which planets are actually good to live on and actually thrive and get more people out of cryosleep. That would be absolutely amazing if that was even possible for us to do. Now this is one of the monoliths, and I'm really curious as to where the other 3 are. You know, there's just so much on this planet that I really don't know where I'm supposed to even begin. Now that's a really huge gap, and honestly don't know what would happen if I go down there. I doubt that I would fall and break and stuff, but at the same time, well, you never know what could happen.
Have never known a world without Ket. The Resistance fights so our children may one day be free.
They're a tough bunch.
Lots of respect for the Angara. The way they fight, it's almost Krogan.
Alright, that's a little funny. So the Krogan's giving them respect because of the way they fight, which is really cool. Doesn't seem like one resistance and a bunch of Ket. What do you make of it?
The deceased Angara is holding a data device.
Well, let's definitely grab that data device. Okay, so the device just basically was like, hey, you know, there's a battle and a lot of stuff happened. So we will do that later on. There's just so many side missions, honestly. You can't really complete a whole planet in a short time. You know, it's just like trying to get through the main things just to push out things and understand what's going on. Now, there's a monolith. I kind of want to go to that monolith and activate it just to like get things rolling, but I'll do that later. I really want to observe this Ket shield and investigate the Ket base.
You're from Clan Nakmor, but you weren't born into it. You chose it.
Yeah, the shaman of the clan was strong, and the Craddock wastes were beautiful.
And you had a rite of passage.
It wasn't so much a rite of passage as a death trip. I survived. Now I'm Nakmor Drak.
It's really interesting that the whole, you know, the Angarans understand the Krogans. That's really cool that that's even like, you know, that the Angarans understand what the Krogans go through to become into a clan. You know, like they, you know, it's not something that you're born into, it's something that you have to gain the right to. And I find that absolutely really cool about the Krogans. But at the same time, they are a much like war race, and I'm really happy that I do have Drak on our team. Because, you know, without Drak, I really don't know what would happen, you know, because in the whole commercial when this game came out, you know, they're like, what are you going to do? Well, we have a Krogan, so we're really good. We don't really need much else. We're going to go down really fast, even though this isn't really that fast. I was kind of hoping for a little bit faster. Oh, I was really hoping to go back up.
Poorly, doesn't it? Your vehicle?
Our vehicle corners poorly? What are you saying, that your vehicles are better? Well, I'm sorry that my vehicle isn't meant for this type of weather. The Nomad normally turns much fine, like normally it does really good, but this weather and snow is really making it hard for this thing to go. So is that another monolith? So that is another monolith. I wonder, so we have to scan for glyphs. I'm not going to do that right now, I will do that later.
Been alive forever. Never seen anything quite like this.
Yeah, this is incredible.
The pillars of ice? We call them Gesh Asan Veon. Hands reaching for the stars.
There must be
I really don't know how I'm supposed to get to this Ket base. I mean, where is this end? Like, where are things going for me? I'm just trying to get around and figure things out.
There's a Ket device here, Pathfinder.
There is? Where? I'm down for the Ket device. I'll take that. Gives us a passcode. Oh, I see. I just hope I could get rid of it before that thing like actually starts shooting at us. There we go.
Seem to be extracting magnet relevant data and sending it to a single location.
Can we track it down?
It's heavily encrypted. I may be able to break it with more information.
I'm really quite curious as to where all this information is being sent and what is the information. Will Sam be able to give us all that information at the end of all this? You know, that would be something really amazing to actually find out. Especially with the fact that, you know, if the Ket are actually stealing remnant information and we get that information, things can probably change for us, because then we could probably even start understanding the remnant even more. Now it even seems like there's like a glyph over here on my little mini-map, which is quite cool. You know, I wasn't really expecting, but you know what? It's just for the simple fact that I need this glyph wherever it is. Honestly, I don't quite know where this glyph exactly is. But just because the glyph is here, I'm going to come out and actually try and find it really quick. Just for the simple being of, I'm in the area and it's definitely needed in the near future. So I guess it's right under me or right above me. I don't know. I don't see it anywhere. My scanner might be right under me. Well, here's definitely a data pad, but I can't activate it. Maybe that's just the command console to get this thing running. I don't really know. That's the coolant. Alright, so I'm not really finding much of a glyph there, so we're going to continue back on our little journey to going to this Ket base. You know, the Ket's there. I have a feeling that the vault is that right there, where all those lights are. The Ket are inside the vault. That is their base. And I can understand why the shields are there, because, you know, they don't want anybody getting in. So we will definitely figure out what is going on here. And seems like we're coming up to their base here. See if this is where we have to go.
Ket Command Center, straight ahead.
So that's the entrance to the command center, or is this the entrance to the Ket Command Center? I don't understand where it's taking me, but we will definitely find out once we get up there. I really hope that when we get up there, though, like, more Angarans will come up, because honestly, this is gonna be a tough fight if it's just us three against all the Ket, because we are at their command center. And we kind of do need to get through this as quick as possible, just for the simple fact of being the Ket are planning to attack. So we need to make sure that the Ket don't get to attack. And they know we're here. It seems like, you know, my map just showed a lot of red enemies. And yes, they do know we're here. So let's see if we could probably even get out of here in time and get to this entrance over here, because we're not prepared to fight these guys. That ship went supersonic speed and they know we're here. They're taking all their troops to wherever we're going. I don't even know where we're going. Now we're in a cold environment level 2, so it's even more cold over here. That ship just took a drop off. Now let's see if we can actually get over there without having to fight these guys, because I'm just quite curious as to what this thing is.
But it provides cover for the resistance, and the cold doesn't bother us.
Yes, Jaw, but if we die, things aren't going to go very well for you.
I'd live here, but then I could probably live anywhere.
Alright, Krogan, but we can't.
People have plans to settle here. You seem easily affected by the cold.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying.
Alright, so we got a forward drop station here, which is good. That'll actually heat us up and make things going good for us, because, you know, things were going to be a lot harder for us eventually. So now we're almost to this entrance. You know, I'm really quite curious, like, this is really high up there, you know, this entrance, and it's really cold. Now, it's also a really good mining core, so we're going to mine right here. We'll deploy a mining thing, get all that going. Now, we're almost there, you know, just make sure we don't fall off. That would be terrible, guys, if we fell off this right here. All that hard work of getting up here. Oh, my, I would absolutely hate it. We're still in good, rich. I got 2 platinum. What is 2 platinum going to do for me?
Don't drive us off this cliff, kid.
Relax, I got this.
Seriously.
It is harsh, but beautiful.
Outside temperature is in free fall.
What is that? Is it free fall? That means it's just getting even colder? Honestly, I don't want it to get even colder, because then we won't be able to do anything here. Like, the whole journey of getting here would have been pointless. Ket Tactical Operations Center. Alright, guys, we've made it to the Ket base. Now we're going to actually start fighting the Ket out and see what's inside this Ket base. You know, I really hope that she was right and there's not a lot of Ket here, because in all honesty, if there's a lot more Ket, then anticipated, things are not going to be good for us. Especially with the simple factor of being it's just us three and we're going to have to deal with these cold environments. Now, we are lucky enough that this place is in safe conditions. But at the same time, how else are we going to get through this if this place turns out of safe conditions? I can kind of see that the Ket are even affected by the cold too, which is a good thing. So we really won't have to worry about it. And if we do have to worry about the Ket and the cold, you know, I know that the Ket have these heating generators because they can barely stand the cold too, which is an amazing thing to know about. Maybe we can even possibly freeze them. That would be really interesting. So we got a medical cache here. That is awesome. So we found one of the medical caches that's needed for one of the side missions. Now we got some iridium here. Gonna take that just because I don't know what any of that stuff is needed for, but for the simple fact that it is definitely needed and it is grabbable, I'm going to take it. Now we're at one of the Ket shields. The Ket knows we're here. Obviously, that one was like starting to charge towards us, but the other one really didn't know that we were here. So let's see what actually happens after we get through this. You know, honestly, things are going really good. I'm quite curious as is this the actual vault, or the Ket trying to get inside the vault, the Ket trying to do things with the vault. Really don't know what the Ket are doing here. Why did the Ket choose the command center near the monoliths? You know, why is the Ket's command center at the top of the mountain? There's just too many questions to actually get answered on right now. And I can't wait to actually figure out everything that's going on. So I hope to figure out what the Ket are doing here once we clear them all out. You know, they got the Chosen, they've got the Anointed, they got my Backlash, thank God, because, you know, that guy would do a lot of damage to me. Shield's almost broke, so I went undercover. Gonna throw my Singularity to get things going. You know, maybe we can get that Anointed shield down and him start flying too. That would be beautiful, but it doesn't seem like it because he's a little too far. There's a lot more Ket showing up. Where are they all showing up from? You know, I thought they're just constantly coming. There's more Anointed right there. I'm surprised that Drax's not doing anything about this. You know, like, Drax just kind of like, just chilling there. He's just like, yeah, the Anointed's behind me, but I'm not going to let him affect me at all. Now, my shields are almost down, which is not a good thing at all. You know, if I die again, I really hope that I have like a, kind of like a save point right before I got into this base. You know, we've almost got them down. Hopefully things are going to turn tides for us. You know, more enemies are still coming in. I understand we are in their base and they have an infinite amount. Well, not really an infinite amount, but they do have a lot of numbers here compared to us. It's just us three. You know, that guy just came out of thin air. You know, what is going on here? How many more Ket are we going to have to go through before things change for us, you know? I really hope things change for us soon, especially because we're right in front of the door, you know, we're right in front of this base. Are things going to actually go good for us once we get there? I really do hope so. You know, we've killed a lot of them.
Have you decrypted the code for the shields?
Yes, and not a moment too soon. Transferring it to you now.
Awesome. So we got the code and we got the shield. We're probably going to be able to we're going to be able to disable the shield and get things rolling, which is an amazing thing. But you know what? That just means that there's even more people. But alright guys, so that's the end of this video. I'm going to cut it off here. We made it to the Ket base. You know, probably going to have a nice little war here. Things are going to be awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There was a lot of going on. We managed to get Ever on our good side, but we haven't talked to him yet. You know, I really want to probably try to get the Ket out of this planet before talking to Ever, because then we'll be even on his good side even more. Should be even great. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you did. Have a great day. See ya!